Yes. Hmm? Yes.
Not in this case,
I will give you a copy.
Oh, well, copy I have not given. I'll share it.
in this case, I'm led by Senior Buffett Malad Pian Chaudhary. He's on lag Malad in court number 14. So today item is only 3 items are listed today.
So what do you want?
So any other date maybe for accommodation.
You give him a copy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You're right. Mr. Pokaista. B. Pokaista. The counsel for the petitioner submits that senior advocate K. Chaudhary is on legs in another court. Next para. Mr. N.J. Khatane, Learned Counsel for the state respondent has submitted letter dated 11/4/25 issued by the Director Elementary Education, which is to the effect that the documents produced by the petitioner with the additional affidavit are manipulated documents. As the same is absent, as there are no such documents of the B. Kachar. Kachar.
Hindi kasi naliya.
Mr. N.J. Khatane shall furnish a copy of the said letter dated 11/4/2025 to the petitioner's counsel during the course of the day. List the matter on.
Any date Malad then. Friday.
No. Maybe not before, not after independence. Well, we have got big problem. Because we've got that opening of the Nahar Lagoon building. 19th. 19th, okay, 21st, 22nd.
Obligation.
This also want to say we have got a lot of. Well, that Nahar Lagoon I've got to do some.
Lordship.
And I've got a meeting at 5.
Lordship, when is it opening there?
9th and 10th. 10th will be the actual opening. Have you got the the
Yes,
requirements?
yes.
Oh, let me see.
Hi. Hold on. So far as Yarrow is concerned. I don't know.
Okay. So this two servant components have been taken away.
Lordship,
been stopped.
Lordship will see the last page. This states that so far as the BRO is concerned, servant wages, accommodation and all these, Lordship, they have forgone that.
Okay. This is by the border roads,
Yes, yes,
BRDB.
yes, Lordship.
But all these all these allowances are part of the 2001 OM in which your lordship directed them to pay. All of this. This
We have-
particular issue was never raised in the writ petition. Now they are raising
That was
all
not
these things in the
the
review.
limitation there
Correct.
at that point of time.
You see, your document on which now you're relying also was not a part of the thing.
Your lordship,
Now, in the same vein, why can't they rely on something that was not part of the writ petition?
your lordship, I am relying on one particular OM which is issued by the MEA and which they had themselves have stated, and it is reflected in the order itself.
Just a minute, just a minute. Did you employ two servants?
Lordship, first and foremost.
No, I'm just asking you, did you employ?
No, basically I have to be paid 1,10,000 rupees per month, and then I have to submit a bill that yes, I have employed. If I don't get the amount, they unilaterally on their own, they cannot actually deduct that amount without asking me or telling me anything of the nature. They simply deducted. If they deducted it on that basis, then that is wrong, Your Lordship, because the ME order clearly says, and they are saying that we are following ME order. If they are deducting that servant allowance, then they have to give some reasons that we are deducting this. I was not made aware of this particular issue, that they deduct the servant allowance. But army officers who are posted in Danta under the BRO, they are getting the servant allowance. And they are under the same ministry, Ministry of Defense. So, Your Lordship, in the writ petition, the judgment order, observe that there cannot be two classes. This is wrong. That's what Your Lordship held.
Look, now this has gone way beyond the review. When we take, well, now we are going deep into another issue. This is
I
more
agree.
than the review.
I agree.
So what should be the, look, I can decide the matter. I don't have a problem with deciding how it should go.
I agree.
The problem is whether it is the right procedure being followed. That is what I am worried about. Because now it's going way beyond review.
Your Lordship, that's why I filed a writ petition as liberty was granted in the context.
Then it was
Then again, I am here before Your Lordship.
correct. No, but I did not think it would turn into this.
Because this issue as such was never raised in a writ petition. Otherwise, I would not have actually filed a review. I did not know. In fact, I have come to know about this particular deduction. They have let go of this servant allowance and all other allowances that I was not made aware in the writ petition.
So maybe
If at all they are
so
agreed that
maybe
it's-
but that writ petition, where is that? That order dismissing a writ petition or withdrawing or what?
allowing the writ petition.
Where is, no, they are allowing the writ petition,
The later one,
the later one.
that your Lordship will find at page
Okay,
55.
The later writ petition, this one, page 56.
Page 56.
Page 56. I filed a fresh writ petition, then I don't know on.
Actually, for even if I was in that situation, I would have passed the same order for me.
Because the petitioner he has been running from pillar to post since 2013. We are in 2025. So The only issue, otherwise everybody is getting this particular servant allowance. Every group A officer is posted to Bhutan is getting that, except the petitioner.
What is the way out?
Because your lordship has held that they are following the
No,
ME.
forget about that. I'm not
The
on the
procedure.
merit.
The
I'm not
procedure.
on the merit.
Yeah.
I'm on the procedure to be followed. Whether I can go into all these issues again in a review,
Perhaps not in that.
Perhaps not, no, in my,
but then you have already gotten a writ and then you have withdrawn it
But,
with liberty to file a review.
but then, if your lordship makes an observation
That he can go in a writ petition.
that taking into consideration the new facts that have come in,
Hmm.
then he gets a chance. Lordship.
then again I have to challenge that
Yes.
this thing. Again, I don't know.
Otherwise,
Or I dismiss this review and you go in appeal.
Your lordship, again, they will raise the same issue in appeal also. Again, appeal again might demand back the matter. So we do not know. Because this issue is such that they have
No, I-
forgone everything.
No. What is to be done?
That's what, your lordship.
Because the way that we are going, if we are going into the review, if we are going to do it by way of a review, either decision this way or that way, I am going into uncharted territory. I mean, issues that were never
Consideration.
under consideration earlier. I'll make an observation that the appropriate course would be to go in a writ, but then can I say that because of this?
of this order.
Oh, because of this order.
Your lordship, now since they came out with this particular poem, which I don't have a copy, of course, I'll get a
Of course, I
copy.
will give you.
This particular OM letting go unilaterally of all the allowances, even though it has been directed by the MEA, and the MEA said that everybody who is posted at Bhutan is getting all those allowances. And on that basis of the MEA letter, only your lordship held that,
Then maybe I can say that you can challenge this.
yes, this particular OM, which has been just,
If your lordship,
What you
this, I don't know what,
The
is-
letter.
I don't know what it is.
letter lordship.
this letter,
Letter to whom?
letter to the council.
No, lordship,
No,
it
your
is,
lordship.
it is to the joint director,
Such a letter by the undersecretary.
under secretary to the joint director. DGBR.
March 2008.
We had voluntarily foregone. So they're saying that they voluntarily foregone. Anyway, those things will have to be gone in. So I can dismiss the review.
With an observation.
With an observation that he might challenge it.
Lordship may dispose of the review petition directing to giving liberty to file. If
Yes,
dismissed, then
Ah,
again, I will not
yes.
be.
that way I think it's better. Otherwise, it becomes problem. Okay, right. Third, Mr. R. Bora.
Devoid.
D. Bora, Learned Counsel for the review petition. And Mr. R. K. D. Chowdhury, Learned Deputy SDA. The review petitioner's prayer is that the judgment and order dated 8/3/2020 passed in WPC 3226 of 2014 should be reviewed, inasmuch as this court had directed the respondents to pay to the petition rupees 99,608 per month as Bhutan
Compensatory allowance.
compensatory allowance for his service period in Dantak, Bhutan, DANTAK, Dantak, Bhutan. Along with any enhancement of the allowance made prior to 2016, May 2016, after adjusting the amount already paid. Next paragraph. The petitioner's counsel submits that the said direction had been made on the basis of the letter dated 6/4/2015 issued by the Government of India, Ministry of Defence, Department of Ministry of Defence, Water Road, Department of Defence, it's right. Where is that letter?
Letter is at page number 39.
You try. The Ministry of Defence, Department of Defence, Border Roads Wing,
Sorry, 37.
which took into consideration the order dated 5/6/2014 issued by the Ministry of External Affairs, Northern Division. And this order dated 5/4/2025, 5/4/2025, okay, the third paragraph. Next. Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary, the learned deputy SGI, was directed to obtain instructions as to whether, you just take this, the fourth paragraph. Next paragraph. The learned deputy SGI was also directed to obtain instructions as to whether para 3 of the order dated 16/7/2025. Next paragraph. The deputy SGI has submitted letter dated 25/4/2025 issued by, you take para 2 of the order dated 16/7/20. No, sir. Listen. The deputy SGI has submitted letter dated 25/4/25 issued by the Assistant Administrative Officer, Officer in Charge, Regional Legal Cell, Eastern Sector, care of HQ Additional DGBR, East. And letter dated 22/7/2025 issued by the Assistant Administrative Officer, Officiating Officer in Charge, Regional Legal Cell, Eastern Sector, care of HQ Additional DGBR, East. Next para is the paragraph 2 of the order dated 16/7/2023. And next para, the letter dated 22/7/2025 issued by the Assistant Administrative Officer, officiating officer in charge, regional legal cell bracket eastern sector, close, care of HU additional DGBR bracket E. Is to the effect that. Acha, wait. Another letter also I've got to mention, huh? 3 letters actually. Another letter is letter dated. It's not a letter.
This is lordship, a date lordship will find at the bottom.
Letter dated 11/3/2008, issued by the Under Secretary to
Under secretary lordship, it will be Border Roads Development Board.
Border Roads Development Board,
Address to the joint director.
which is addressed to the Joint Director / CNC HQ DGBR. Huh? What have I said next? What have I said? And the letter dated 11/3/2008, huh? Issued by the Under Secretary, shows that the DGBR had voluntarily forgone servants' wages in respect of graph officers serving with Project Dantak in Bhutan. First. Next paragraph. The petitioner, no, to recapitulate, next paragraph, to recapitulate the facts of this case, comma. Then you take the first paragraph of order dated 6/7/2020. 16/7/2020. Then next paragraph. Due to the letters subsequently, no, no, next paragraph. The contents of the letter dated 5/6/2014. No, don't say. Let's say the letter dated 5/6/2014 was never a part of the pleadings in the writ petition. Similarly, the reasons given by the respondents as to why the petitioner could be paid BCA at the rate of rupees 99,608 has been spelled out in the letters dated 25/4/2025, 22/7/2025 and 11/3/2008, which has been submitted during the course of this review proceeding. And the same were also never a part of the writ petition. on considering the fact that the salary for two servants at the rate of rupees 5456 for those availing of the BCA would show that BCA was to be paid at the rate of 1,10,520. And as the same had, and as the service components, two service components had been voluntary foregone in terms of the letter dated 11/3/2008 issued by the Undersecretary BRDB. Comma. There appears to be no grounds to review the judgment and order dated 8/3/22 passed in WPC 3226 of 2014 as deduction of 10,91 out of rupees 1,10,520 would amount to 99,608. Correct? In view of the above reasons, the review petition is dismissed. However, keeping in view the fact that the document submitted by the learned counsel for the respondents was not part of the writ petition, as was the case of, and keeping in view that the letter dated 5/6/2014, on the basis of which the petitioner has made his claim, was not a part of the writ petition, the petitioner is given the petitioner may, the petitioner is given the liberty to make a claim for being paid the due amount of BCA after making a challenge to the letters submitted by the respondents during the course of the review proceeding. 2000. Next para. The letters dated 25/4/2025, 22/7/2025, and letter dated 11/3/2008 are accordingly made a part of the record and marked as annexure X, Y, and Z respectively.
Your Lordship, I may be given liberty only to challenge this 2008 order. Not to, because it's the internal communication to Island.
Okay. 2008 order.
That will get foregone.
11/3/2008.
Ah,
No, the others are communications to me.
okay.
And your Lordship,
Okay.
have kindly observe not dismiss closed, your Lordship, because if it is dismissed. then-
Okay. Next, the review, huh?
That's right.
Close. Reject the review.
Highly observed.
Okay, annexure. Just a minute, annexure. X. NH, NH, X, Y, Z. That. Ah. So challenge only to that 11/3/2008, huh? Liberty, that 11/3/2008, issued by the Under Secretary BRDP.
Value of price.
May I plead your lordship? I have filed and review petition lordship kindly peruse the last order where this honorable court direct pass an order on 26/2025, where the petitioner would like to file an application for the amendment of the cross title of the dispose of writ petition. Thereby I have filed an IA before the IA, but the filing section did not accept my IA and directed to submit this IA petition before the concerned authority to rectify the cost title. But the section says that there is your prayer is indicated in the order, whether your prayer is allowed or not. This was not mentioned in the order. That is why they are not accepting my IA petition to correct the cost title.
No, out here, there is nothing like,
Thereafter, I
you
approached.
can file an application.
Yes, I have already filed. Thereafter, I approached the registry. Registry told me that we are going
What
to
is
place,
this? What is this?
we are going to place this writ petition before the court, and if the honorable court allow your prayer.
Okay, right, okay, no. Yeah, she would like to file an application for amendment of the cost title. They are saying that I should allow, what is the petitioner allowing? She can file anything she wants, whether I allow the petition, that's a different thing. Filing though, is your prerogative. What is this? Who is this? Anyway, right, Miss A. Bujar Barwa, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that she has filed an application for amendment of the cost title.
Yes.
However, the same is not on record.
I am already going to file an.
They filed or not going to file?
I have already going to file, but they are not filing section. Instead of filing my IA, they send it to the section that this IA is that the cost title may be corrected by the concerned section. When I approached before the concerned section, they said that there is a.
You have filed or not going to file? I don't know. You have filed?
We have already going to file.
You are already going to
But
file.
they-
What do you mean you are already going to file?
But filing
Madam,
section.
this is a very simple thing. It is like this. I have eaten food. I am going to eat food. It is not the same.
No, filing section did not accept my IA petition.
Okay.
As this for correction of cost title, the petition may be placed before the concerned section to rectify the cost title.
Instead of going to the court, it's not
Yes.
necessary.
Yes. So
How? Who is the registry? We'll call them. What is this?
software C, registry judicial maybe.
Tell him to come
Hmm.
to my chamber. What is this? Let them come together with this fight. In the chamber.
Yes.
What is this?
Software C. Software C.
You call after 5 minutes. You come to my chamber.
Yes, my lord.
We'll speak. But I hope you're telling the truth.
Yes. We have.
You pass order there.